You rocking with your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved, CommenterNation, greatest nation since United Nations. We gonna get this quick one in. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, slide up, hit all. We are in playoff mode, going in. Let's talk about this. CommenterNation, stand up. Yo, here's something that's crazy. Now, objectively, let's give props. You guys can give what you think. I just found out recently that Kodak Black sent $50,000 to Gekyume. What an achievement. What an amazing thing to do. But do you think this puts some type of curse on the situation? Think about it logically. Now, let's think about it logically. Now, and let's think of curses. Now, 50,000 was what Tentacion allegedly had on him when something happened. Sending that money to Gekyume, yes, I understand. I get it. I respect it. I actually think what he did was really admirable. But looking at the situation and a different type of vibes this could bring in the future, do you think that this was a wise thing to do? Do you think it was admiration that led him to do this, or was it some type of feeling where he felt that his father couldn't do it for him, so I'm going to do it for him in his name? Either way, you got to be grateful for seeing this happen. Kodak Black, the guy who we see getting in all types of drama, having war with everybody, at war with everybody, does something like this and gives money to someone of a lower stature than him currently, but he opened his heart to do it. Was this respect for Tentacion? Do you guys really have respect for what he did? I think it was a great thing to do. Now, we've seen other people's reactions throughout the whole day. We've seen someone screaming happy birthday to a person. We've seen people crying, literally, online. We've seen people hurt, people speaking. Whether you guys realized it or not, there was even people saying negative things. I see it. I'm TheCzarr. I see it. But I just don't go into detail because negativity, it doesn't really matter. But as we look more in depth to it, what are your thoughts of this? I mean, we heard of people giving money to support others that are lesser than, but this was a huge gift. I don't think anyone's made a gift of this magnitude to Gekyume, to that baby around them at all. No one. That's what's very interesting. No one made a gift of that magnitude. Let me ask this. Did Riva Motorsports give a gift or anything? Probably didn't, but he's like family, right? If Riva Motorsports gave a gift, comment down below what they did for X. Comment down below what money that they broke bread with to help X's family that no longer can have him there to help. Can anyone do it? CommenterNation, go in, go crazy down in the comments. Show me exactly what happened, because I've never heard of Riva Motorsports doing a thing. And if they did, here's the thing. Here's the catch. If they did anything to memorialize him, and it has to do with an item or anything in the store, it is because of me. That was the question I asked, and I had you all pleading the fifth. If I'm a lie, hop in the comments and say I'm a lie. I asked you what were y'all doing to memorialize him. I said, you ain't going to make no item. You're not going to make a memorandum. Oh, I can't talk about that. Y'all pled the fifth. Y'all pled the fifth, and I was curious about that. But here we go. Kodak dropping 50 bands to his son that's not even old enough to count it with his hands. That's admiration. You guys make 50,000 and you spread it amongst yourselves. This guy gets 50,000 and he makes sure his fam's good. That's the difference between someone saying their family. That's funny. That's really funny. Oh yeah, and no respect for the CEO of Riva Motorsports. I don't respect you. You're running over here to Yamaha events, running over here to Motorola. I don't know the names of them dirt bikes. You're running over there to these events. You're giving respects to them, bigging up them, sniffing up all their rears, and you couldn't take the time to speak publicly about someone that was slain, exiting your place. You're such an admirable man. Matter of fact, so respectable. He's such a good boss. Really? He is? He's a good boss? So we didn't find nothing when we looked? Okay. I ain't gonna say nothing. But just know we're watching you. We're watching you. Also, I want to note that aside from things behind the scenes, there is a T-page war. So there's a war. It seems that someone's under an impression that people who hate Drake, that I'm behind getting all of you shut down. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't do anything. I don't have anything to do with it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So they're shutting you guys down one at a time. Like, listen, hey man, then you're saying you know they're from CommenterNation? What proof? You see how you guys use that to fuel yourselves to hate me and I didn't do anything? It doesn't make no sense. You don't have proof. There's no one telling you I'm doing it. There's nothing. You're just like, oh, he did it. Why? How are you going to say I did it? That's a very disrespectful thing to do, because I never came at you guys like that. But you're saying I did it. I had to do it. Then you did your research, turned around and said, oh, you didn't do it. No, I didn't do it, dummy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what these guys are talking about. And they're hopping in my DMs going crazy. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. There's a secret war going on behind the scenes. And it gets deeper because when you look into what actually is happening with this war, there are people they are targeting out of the blue, and they're sick and tired of it. They are taking up arms, and it is all out Instagram versus Instagram. You're going to see. I'm just telling you what's about to happen. Remember, I always tell them, I'm just sitting on the sidelines watching, and I can tell you that the hate's real. And again, I have nothing to do with that. I proved it. You can't say I didn't prove it. I proved it. So I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to get along. It's the bigger method is justice for job. Remember distractions. That's the only thing I'm going to say. You're grown women. Most of you, majority of you are grown women. You know, you guys got to find a way to get along like adults. I can't force you to, but I can tell you what my thoughts are. That's all I can do. I can't force you to do anything. But again, I can only tell you how I feel, what I think. And I ain't going to be having none of it. You know what I mean? My focus is getting justice and speaking on things that need to be spoken on that a lot of people aren't speaking on. But then they come on here saying they're speaking on it and want to criticize me. And I still don't go after them. That's how modest I am. I don't go after you. Even though I know you're lying and you're covering something up, I still don't come at you in that angle. How much more respectful can I be? How much more disrespectful were other people? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get it out there in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the ongoing Instagram war. I call this the secret battle. This is a secret battle going on behind the scenes between multiple different people through social media. And these women are going overboard. They're going crazy. Oh, yeah. And shout to Geneva and Genesis getting YouTube pages. Don't try and say that I ain't influencer. Never mind. Let them say I ain't influencer. Let them say that. You know. I know they watch, and I know they do what they do, but you guys got them after I mentioned it. That's a fact. What does everybody think about, in the comments, Kodak Black giving 50 racks to Gekyume? That's huge. That's more than anyone ever has. That's more than anyone probably ever will. He's done what affiliates haven't done. He's done what direct family members haven't done. This is serious. I'm not saying they got to. That's a lot of money. But it's just saying, wow. What a show of kindness. I think it was awesome. What do you guys think about that? Just want to know your opinions in the comments below. Let's go. 200 plus comments. Everybody say what they think. Say whatever you think as many times as you want to. Let's get it going. Hit that like button. Share it. Subscribe. Hit the bell. You know the mottos in the descriptions below. You can see how to support the channel. You can see everything we're doing. Always keep up with everything we have going on. You don't want to be left behind, because we work on enticing your mind. Objective, perspective, hard-hitting. You know how I rock. Shout to CommenterNation, greatest nation since United Nations. Commenter Galaxy, Commenter Universe. We've been here. We've been up. We're the greatest team in the game right now, running field to field. And we're different too. We're a different type of team. It's people can't fathom what we are, so they have no clue what we're going to become. But that's why we're the greatest that does it. All my commenters, stick with me, hit that like button. Go over to Instagram, CZARR_ all rights reserved, one word. Go over to Twitter @ALL CZARR if you want to talk to me in messages. Shout out to the people that sent me messages. I'm looking over what you said. Agent M on the job as well. Guys, I know I'm quiet on a lot of stuff, but that don't mean I don't know stuff. It's just that sometimes I'm so blown back from looking at some things that I'm really seeing all the angles, and it's like, well, how do I flip that angle so people get where I'm coming from? Because otherwise they're going to be like, oh, that's wrong. You know, I only address it how it's handed to me, and I can't make you do what you do, but you do what you do. Grown man, grown woman, all rights reserved.